This video works through the worksheet Solving Basic Linear Equations 1. Before you do this worksheet, you should have either some basic understanding of how to solve a linear equation, a one or two step linear equation, or have watched my video solving basic linear equations. So summarizing, when we solve linear equations, what you do to one side, you must do to the other side. You're trying to get the variable x, or whatever variable it is, or unknown, whatever unknown you have. I'm using x here. You need to get it all by itself. You need to isolate it. And you can reverse the order of operations rule, PEMDAS, to solve equations using what I call SADMEP. So in PEMDAS, you did parentheses, exponents, E for exponents, M multiplication, D division, addition, subtraction. So you do parentheses first, exponents next, multiplication, division, you work from left to right, and then you do addition, subtraction last. In SADMEP, you undo addition and subtraction first, then you undo division and multiplication. So in these problems, I want you to line up your equal sign, I want you to show all your steps, and I want you to check your answers. So there's 6 questions here. So here I have x plus 3 equals 11. To solve for x, the unknown, I need to isolate x, so I need to undo this addition here of 3. To undo addition, use the opposite operation, subtraction. So I subtract 3 from both sides, bring down my equal sign. 3 minus 3 is 0, I don't need to show that. Bring down the x, and then 11 minus 3 is 8, so my solution is x equals 8. To check the answer, you go 8 plus 3 equals 11, plugging in 8 for x. You're just resubstituting, and it checks out. So in question 2, x is on the other side of the equal sign. It doesn't matter. So here I have to isolate x, I need to get rid of this minus 7. Well, to get rid of minus 7, I add 7, do the opposite operation. Bring down my equal sign. 12 and 7 is 19. Then negative 7 plus 7, these are opposites, so they go away, they become 0. So bring down the x, so x is 19, where 19 is x, but we can write that as x equals 19 because two things that are equal, we can write them, we can swap them around the equal sign. Again, that's called the symmetric property of equality. The fact that if A equals B, that implies that B equals A. This means implies in math. This like equal with an arrow on it. So number 3, 3x equals 13. Okay, I have 3 times x equals 13. I need to get x by itself, so to undo multiplication I use division. So divide both sides by 3, so I get x is 13 over 3. This is an improper fraction. It is in lowest terms. I could also write this as a mixed number by dividing 3 into 13. 3 goes to 13 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. Subtract, that's 1. So I could also write this as 4 and 1/3. Question 4, I have 1/7 x equals 8. Remember, you can multiply by the reciprocal of 1/7, which is 7 over 1. You can multiply both sides by 7 over 1. So 7 over 1 times 1/7 is just 1. So I'm left with x, or 1x, but 1x equals x because anything times 1 is itself. So I have x equals, then I need to multiply the right side by 7 over 1. That is, technically, 8 is the same as 8 over 1. So that's 7 over 1 times 8 over 1. Well, that's 56 over 1. That's just 56. So my answer is 56. Check my answer. 1/7 times 56 equals 8. Well, that's really 56 over 1. 1 times 56 is 56 over 7. 56 divided by 7 is 8, so that checks out. So question 5, I have 2x equals 15. This is now a 2-step equation because I have to do 2 steps to solve it. Well, I still need to isolate x, but again, remember SADMEP. says I do undo, subtraction, addition first. So I'm going to undo this addition on the side that x is by subtracting 3 from both sides. Bring down the equal sign. 3 minus 3 is 0. Don't need to show anything there. Bring down to 2x. 15 minus 3 is 12. So now I have 2x equals 12. Well, that's 2 times x. I need to solve for x, so to undo the 2 times, I divide by 2, which is the opposite operation of multiplication. The 2 divided by 2, that cancels, so I'm left with x equals 12 divided by 2, which is 6. I want to check my answer. I have 2 times 6 plus 3 equals 15. Well, that's 12 plus 3. That checks out. And my last question, I have x over 2 minus 3 is 4, so just to note, x over 2 is in fact the same as 1/2 times x, because this is 1 times x is x over 2, so these are the same thing. But I'm going to leave this as x over 2 here. So I need to solve for x, so I have to get rid of, by SADMEP, have to get rid of addition subtraction first. So I'm going to get rid of the subtraction of 3 by adding 3 to both sides. Remember, what you do to one side you must do to the other to keep the equation in balance. Otherwise, your teeter-totter goes to one side or the other. I want it to remain flat and balanced. I want both sides to remain equal. So now, 4 and 3 is 7. Negative 3 plus 3, or minus 3 plus 3 is 0. Bring down the x over 2. So now x over 2 is x divided by 2. To undo division, I use multiplication, so I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1 times x is 1x, but 1x is x, so that's just x. And then 2 times 7 is 14, so my solution is 14. To check my answer, I take 14, replace x with 14, minus 3 is 4. Well, 14 minus 2 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. It checks out. And this concludes the video.